My name is Emma Brown. For 7 years, I was married to Jake Miller. Everyone thought I had the perfect life. Jake was the CEO of a successful company. We lived in a beautiful house, drove expensive cars, and never had to worry about money. But behind closed doors, my life was nothing like it looked. I was a housewife. I cooked every meal, cleaned the house, managed our home, and supported Jake through every stage of building his company. In the beginning, I even helped organize his files, answered emails, and kept track of bills when he couldn't afford employees. But after his business became successful, he acted like I had never helped him at all. Whenever someone asked what I did, he'd laugh. Emma doesn't work. She's just a housewife. Those words hurt every time. Whenever I gave him an opinion about business, he'd smile and say, "You wouldn't understand." If I bought something for our home, he'd ask, "You spent my money again?" Little by little, I stopped speaking up. I stopped believing in myself. Then came our 7th wedding anniversary. Jake came home late from another office party. He had completely forgotten our anniversary. When I reminded him, he rolled his eyes. "Why are you making such a big deal? I have more important things to think about." Then he looked at me and said, "Be honest, Emma. What would you even do without me? You don't have a job or a career." At that moment, something inside me broke. The next morning, I handed him divorce papers. He laughed. "You'll be back. The real world isn't easy." I simply replied, "For the first time in years, I'm choosing myself." Before marriage, I had studied finance. I had left my career because Jake and I believed in building our future together. After the divorce, I updated my resume and got a job at Bright Tech, the biggest competitor of Jake's company. I wasn't hired because I was his ex-wife. I was hired because I knew my work. A few months later, while reviewing financial reports, I noticed something strange. The numbers didn't match. There were fake companies, fake payments, and missing money. Jake wasn't running an honest business. Using only legal records and public information, I gathered evidence and reported everything to my company's legal team. They forwarded it to the authorities. An official investigation began. Soon, the truth came out. Jake had been cheating investors for years. He lost his company. He lost his position as CEO. Everything he had built disappeared. Months later, I saw him outside the courthouse. He looked at me and asked quietly, "Did you do this?" I smiled. "No, Jake, you did this to yourself. You thought I was just a housewife. But while you were busy looking down on me, I was paying attention." Then I walked away. Not as someone's wife, but as Emma Brown, a woman who finally realized that respect is worth more than money.